Yo, what's good guys, Marcus here. So I again was invited to a early release of the new agent, ASTRA. So I've been familiarizing myself with her abilities, and I can tell you that this is an agent who is going to be picked at the high level gameplay of Valorant. And her ultimate is something you do not want to miss. So this agent is a controller, meaning she is going to be the one probably that replaces Omen for the smokes. Maybe even replaces Breach when it comes into like concussing, map control. She is going to be one hell of an agent in competitive play. Astra's abilities, okay, so we're just going to use Meg here as an example of me showing you guys what Astra's capable of. So your first three abilities you can't use, right, until you buy your stars, which are here. Now, to place a star, you press your alt, okay? So you can always go into this form, whether your alt is ready or not. Once you press your ultimate, you can actually go anywhere on the map. So you can literally float around the whole map, okay? And you can place them wherever you want. Your primary fire, you place a star down, okay? You come out with your ult. Now you've placed a star, you can use your first ability, which is called the gravity well. So this well, you can only use it when there's a star, and it will suck the person into this star when you use your first ability.
Pulling them in.
It will pull them in, and they can walk out, and then they're vulnerable. I get sucked in. You can walk out of it, okay, fairly easily, which is probably why you'll be using the first and the second ability together. A bit like Killjoy's alarm bot, it will make you vulnerable if it blows up. So, we're going to place another star on your opponent, and this time you press your second ability, which is Nova Pulse. Now, this is like the Breach's concuss, so when you use it, it stuns them, okay? So it stuns them. Slower fire rate, slower movement speed. So again, decreased fire rate, the exact same as the Breach concuss. If you use all of the stars, you then spawn with 2 more stars, okay? You buy them here. So you buy, this class is called the Astral form. So you don't have to buy your second and third ability. They're automatically there, but obviously they have a cooldown as well. Now, you can also do this. So now let's put 2 stars down, and if we're attacking B sites, okay, you can press E, which is the nebula / dissipate, okay? So pressing E or pressing your third ability, you'll get 2 smokes come up, okay? And you cannot see through these smokes, okay? You cannot see. They are genuine smokes. So you can obviously jiggle peek out of them, do whatever you want with the smokes, really. Pressing F or whatever your pickup option is, you'll get the star back, but it will dissipate for a second, which means the smoke will come up for a second, and then you'll get your star back. I'll do one more combo just so you guys can see. So I'm going to put 1 star down here, 1 star down there, maybe a smoke here. You have to buy the stars as well, guys. Remember that. They're 200 each, okay? So we could go smoke,
Pulling them, concussing them.
concuss, vulnerable, headshot. This is definitely going to be a combination ability. You're really going to want to have your big damage agents, such as Raze, chucking their utility onto this, like, suck and concuss, pretty much. So, the stars themselves, guys, we're just going to have a quick look to see if you can actually shoot them. But we have the stars here, okay? So, Mega's put a star down. You can't shoot the stars. So, if you're sitting in a corner, for example, and a star comes down, you are going to have to get out or hope that it's a smoke and not a concuss. Now, it's for the ult. So once you get 7 kills for your ults, this is the Cosmic Divide. Now this is pretty cool, and this is going to be a game changer in my eyes, okay? You right click in one location, you put 1 point down, and you see how there's like a barrier here? You can put another point down like this, and you get a wall that goes across the whole map. Okay, it goes across the whole map, and it blocks bullets. Okay, it blocks the bullets. this ability is going to be insane for retakes. It's going to be absolutely insane for entering site, exiting sites, everything. You can still put stuff through it, okay? You can still put stuff through it. It blocks bullets and heavily dampens the audio. So, for example, if you're trying to retake a site, and a Killjoy has like her Molotovs on the bomb, you can still chuck the Molotovs through the wall, but it's just the actual gunfire you won't be able to be hit by. And this is what it looks like going in and out of it. So it's fairly thick. So just quickly, we're gonna let you guys hear what the sounds sound like from either side of the wall. So if I'm planting the bomb, like so, if Meg puts her wall up, right, and now if she tries to defuse the bomb, you can hear what it sounds like. It's fairly muffled. I'm just going to test to see if any projectiles can go through the wall. So we have a Brimstone Molotov. It can go through like that. And the Brimstone Molotov can still go through. So projectiles will still be able to go through this wall. You can't really hear the abilities as well as you could if there was no wall. So that's probably going to be changing post-plant positions. Higher level play, this ult is going to be used for so many different things. And I think the main thing will be when you're trying to defuse the bomb, you can't shoot through it. So it's going to be fully reliant on getting abilities through the wall, or you're going to have to peek it. So my personal opinion on ASTRA after using her abilities, using her ultimate, especially to listen to like the sound the spike makes when you're the other side of the wall, for example. I think that ASTRA is probably going to be one of the most impactful agents at higher level play. At lower level play, I don't think it's going to matter too much because there's not going to be those proper post-plant scenarios, those proper retakes, those proper entries onto sites. But I think at higher level plays, I think she's going to change the game. I think ASTRA is going to be a key agent when it comes to controlling the site. She's a controller. So when you're pushing site, for example, you could smoke 2 main entry points. You can concuss a corner. You can even put a star, for example, on bind on B site. You could put a star in the tube and suck somebody into it. They're obviously not going to be able to suck into the middle, so they're going to have to walk out either side of the tube. So I think especially at higher level play, ASTRA is going to be incredible.